everybody, welcome to Dooley's Crochet and Diamonds, aka Julia. Today I'm going to do like a diamond gab, but I'm also going to show you some of my diamond paintings I've done in the past on my channel when I was just doing crochet on my channel. So the first one I'm going to show you, because I sealed it, was one I'm working on from Lazy Retired Granny, and it's for Christmas in July. I have my Frosty done. So I did get him done. And I'm working on my last one. I'm over halfway done with it. So hopefully I get it done before the end of July. I gotta lay that over there. Okay, some of the ones I've done in the past was, let me find which way this goes. It goes sideways. It's Crystal Shore. It was diamond art. So it come from Walmart. But I ain't sealed these yet, so I still have the plastic on them. But it's the beach theme. And it turned out really pretty, I thought. If y'all can see it good enough. And then, let's see. Got another diamond art called Mother and Cub. And it's the bears. Mother bear and the cub bear with some flowers in it. And then I got another diamond dots. I did this for my fiance for Christmas last year. And it's called Christmas Trees. It's a partial. It's the red truck with the snow. And the trees are in the back. And they do have a lot of special crystals on it. If you can see it. But I did that for him for Christmas last year. And I still haven't sealed it. And I haven't put it in a frame yet. This one I done not too long ago. But I still haven't. I showed it on my channel. But it's the diamond dots. And I went ahead and cut the things off because I was going to frame it and then I didn't get to. So I done that one for a Christmas present. But it's very pretty. And then this one was a diamond dots I got from Walmart. It's Horn of Plenty. And it's got birds. There's the cornucopia. There's some leaves. There is a pumpkin. A few different kind of pumpkins down here. So I done that. Oop. It's coming off. So I did that one. And then I know I've seen this one. This is a diamond dots I got from Walmart. It's Van Gogh. And there we go. I know a lot of people showed this, but I did get it and I did do it. I got it because it had all the purples in it. And my favorite color is purple. And then these that I'm getting ready to show you came from Darla. And it's in the bag with Darla. I had made some baby slippers, I think 4 or 5 pair, I can't remember. And she had sent me a whole bunch of diamond paintings. I just told her to send me some diamond paintings in place of purchasing or sending me any money. So that's what she did. She got me a whole bunch of them, but a lot of them had Bible sayings, and I gave them away for Christmas presents, so I no longer have them. And I didn't get no picture. But she had bought me a light pad, too, with it. And it's Mickey and Minnie. So, there we go. I thought that one turned out really good. And then here is another Mickey and Minnie. It came from, I think these came from Temu. I think that's where she ordered them. But it's got the Mickey Mouse up here for the moon. And then there's Mickey and Minnie. So I did get that one done. Because she knows I like Mickey and Minnie, because that's... She also sent me that Mickey and Minnie, and I got that from Seta at Seta's place when she lived in Alaska. And then my last one is a Snoopy, and it came from Darla also. And that one I done for my fiance. It was just a small one, but it's got Snoopy and Woodstock. And I gotta get these put in frames sometime. I'm gonna set these over here so I can get back the one I'm working on, so I can show you it. I had it set it over here to the side. Let me put my area down I'm gonna work on next, and I'll show you what I've got done. This one is my last one for the Christmas in July, and it is the reindeer. So I'm over halfway finished, and I'm going to be working in this corner. So I'm going to go there, there, all the way up. So my arm won't be hitting that paper all the way up that other row. But I do have that much of it done. And this is my last one, so hopefully I can get it done before the end of July. I don't have too many more days, but I'm going to try, because I got to kit my animal up. I'm going to do the pink horse. And I thought about just making it like Animal Month, the whole month, because I've got quite a few diamond paintings I got from Hobby Lobby. I spent all my birthday money on it, and I wish I'd waited, because I've been watching Tita and Lazy Retired Granny and what they got at Hobby Lobby. And I wish I'd waited, because now I don't have any more money, and I would like to have that big old Santa Claus and the calendar, the yearly calendar. And there's one more thing I saw that I liked, but I can't remember what it is right now. Oh, the one with the truck in it. I'd love to have those. If I could get those, I would do the truck for my fiance for Christmas. So, but I don't know if I'll get them before they sell out. So, if I don't, that's okay. But I really would like to have them. You're gonna have to pardon the way I look. I did have my hair fixed, but Daddy called, and I had to take Mama, or he called, and I don't know what I did with my pen. There it is. Daddy called an ambulance for my mom this morning. She got to where she couldn't breathe, and she was being all confused and all kinds of stuff. So he said he didn't think it would be safe for her to travel in the car. So I just met him at the hospital, and they said that they think she's had a heat stroke, and they were going to let her out after a while. They was going to get her body temperature down and give her some fluids and let her rest, because she looked really bad when I got to the hospital. But Daddy called. I left because I told him I wanted to get home before it got too hot, because I don't have air in my car, and it's supposed to be hot here today again, but it's supposed to start cooling off, I think, tomorrow. So I told him I was going to go ahead and go home since they was going to let her out. And he called and said that they wasn't going to let her out today. They were going to keep her overnight and probably let her go home tomorrow. So I said, well, just tell her I'll let her rest, and I'll call her back later this evening, and I would come see her in the morning. So hopefully that's what's going to happen. At least it wasn't nothing with their heart this time like I thought it was going to be when I got the call. So that's one thing I've done before I made a video today. Okay, let's see. What did I do on Friday? We went and got fish on Friday. I think that's all we did. No, I went and paid the cable bill Friday, but I already told y'all that. Let's see. I think that's all I did on Friday. Then Saturday, we got up early and we went to the grocery store and got things we needed real early. Because it was 110 here Saturday with the heat index. So we got up early and went and done that. See, that's what I'm afraid is going to happen with Timmy and him coming home on these hot days with no air. And he's going to have a heat stroke. But so far, he hasn't. And they had Gatorades on sale for $1 at Food Line, the big ones. So I told him, I said, well, get some of those. I said, when we're out in the heat, when we come back in, we can drink them. And I said, and when you come home from work, or you can take one to work and put it in the refrigerator at work. And I said, you can drink one on the way home. So I think that's what he's doing. So I thought that'd make him feel better to have a Gatorade where he won't have a heat stroke. Because I heard on the news that one person's died from a heat stroke. They thought he was asleep. He was sitting on a bench and they couldn't get him to respond. So they knew that he had had a heat stroke and passed away. And I hate that. But it's been so hot here. And let's see, Sunday, we got up early and went and checked on our 72 Chevy. And it done real good. Still holding transmission fluid, so I believe we have it fixed this time. At least I hope so. Let's see. We also went to the store, our little convenience store. He had to get gas in the Chevrolet car to go to work this week. We still haven't got the Ford Focus fixed. And me and him been arguing all weekend. Because I accidentally told him the wrong phone case. And what it was at Walmart, they had the blue box for the Walmart Family Mobile. And it said Blue View 5. But then when we got home, I didn't realize it said Blue View 5 Pro. So I just thought it was a regular Blue View 5. And that's what the guy ordered the case for. And it wouldn't fit it. And he got so mad at me. Told me I should have looked, and he called to make sure, and all this stuff. I said, well, people do make mistakes, but he's been down my throat all weekend about it. He made all kind of rude comments about it. I said, well, from now on, you order your own stuff. Don't call and ask me nothing. I said, I'm tired of being blamed for everything that I do that's an accident. You hold it over my head forever. And I said, I'm tired of it. And I usually don't say nothing to him. I just let it go. But it was at the point this weekend it was pretty bad. And then he got mad this morning because I couldn't get the thing in it. He was going to take them back to work. I couldn't get the plastic piece back in there. because he decided he wasn't going to get up on time and he was going to be late for work. And I got it in before he even walked out the door, and he said something rude and walked out the door, and he didn't get them. So, and then I called and told him that they took Mama to the hospital, and now he's trying to be all nice, and I don't know. But he said that he got that guy to order 2 new cases for the Blueview 5 Pro, and he told Timmy he could take them back to Walmart and get the money back for him. So that's what he's gonna do. That way Timmy ain't out no money. I know that's a lot of money and a mistake that I made, but everybody's not perfect. They do make mistakes. I mean, usually I have it right. If she would have gave him the one that I pointed at, but she pulled it out, rung it up, put it in the bag real quick, and I didn't see which one she rung up. So I didn't go in there and check the box. Maybe I should have. But I don't know. Because he said he wasn't going to get me another phone until we had the cases, because I'm bad to drop my phone a lot. Because I have arthritis and carpal tunnel, and I do drop my phone. So hopefully when them cases come in, I can get my new phone, and maybe y'all can hear me better on it. I don't know. I'm trying to talk a little bit louder. I did have my headphones on the other day, but that piece that you talk into broke off. I was sitting here last night and it just broke off. I got them to sit right here on my lamp here. And that microphone piece broke off. It goes right there, the whole wire and everything broke. But the headphones themselves work, so that's the only headphones I got right now that will work in my phone. Because when I changed phones, it had a different jack to it, so I couldn't use my other ones. Because I have those that you just stick in your ear that don't go over your head. Because like when he's at home and I was crocheting stuff and I needed a pattern, I write down the pattern. But he said I was bothering him watching his TV, so I would just plug in my earphones and do it that way. That way he couldn't hear it and I could concentrate better anyway. Because I wasn't watching the TV, I would miss some of the instructions on it, so that it did work out to the best that way. I'm working on the Y's. Yeah, I hope I can get that calendar in the truck and the big Santa Claus picture. I like the big one. Or diamond paintings from Hobby Lobby. But I don't know if I'll be able to or not. Because the way I'm able to buy it is he buys me them cards that you scratch off. It's a $3 card. And I win money on it. And when I do, I go to Hobby Lobby and get my diamond paintings with them. But I haven't won any lately, so I don't know if I'll get any or not. But FOMO is real. I don't want to miss out, but I'm probably going to have to. Yeah, I'm hoping to get this one done, and so I can kit up my pink horse from Hobby Lobby. I know Granny done it, but I couldn't ever find it till the last time I went down there. They still had some of them in stock at my Hobby Lobby, and it happened to be the pink horse. I wanted the cow, but I never did find it. And my sons went a couple of times looking because he knew I wanted that cow. Because he had got me an angel and the cactus one for my birthday. And the angel I gave to Mama. And let's see. The cactus I still got in there. It's a Christmas present. And I've emailed it to Granny and she showed it. But I fixed on my son's closet, since he ain't here, I rigged up a thing where I put 2 hooks in it, and then the hooks that goes on the back of them canvases, I just take and I hang them up, and I can move the hooks around if they're not in the right spot. Because when I do mine, I try to make sure that the things that you hang it with are even on each side. And I noticed Mama had put hers up when I was over there a few weeks ago. And I got one for her for Christmas, so she'll probably hang it up there. But I was surprised she took down my son and my sister's son's school pictures down and hung them up where they were at. And I don't know what she done with their school pictures. But she said they's too pretty not to hang up, so. And she said, I know it took you a lot of time to do it. I said, well, a little bit of time, because them take me a little bit longer. But I didn't think she'd like them that good. So I'm glad that she did. Yeah, I called her Saturday, and I don't know, something just told me to call her. And she was complaining with a bad headache, and I told her, I said, well, you might need to go cool off. Because I know with a heat stroke, that's one of the first signs is a headache. And she said she'd had it for 2 days. And come to find out, she had been sitting out on their porch when it was really hot. And I said, Mommy, you're not supposed to do that with your heart problems anyway. I don't know why you did that. And she said that Daddy had opened the doors and it being that hot and turned on the fans because he said it was cooler. And I said, well, you can't do that. I said, every time he does that, you end up in the hospital. So I told him today not to do that no more. I said, if you want to leave the doors shut, turn the fans on, it would circulate that air a whole lot better and not have the hot air to come in because it's just circulating hot air. But you can't get him to understand anything because he thinks he knows everything. So I'm not going to tell him nothing else. I tried, but he don't listen to me. I done lost my wax that I put in my pen, but that's okay. I'll find it later. I don't need it right now anyway. But I had it sitting up here. I don't know where it went. Let's see if I can get this a little bit closer so you can hear me. Hopefully. But I have a ton of wax, so. And I got, let's see. I think I got 2 whole puzzles done and part of this one before I had to reload it. So that's pretty good. I'm going to have to get back on my square one. I think that's what I do. If I get this one done, then I will kit up my pink horse and work a little bit on my square one. And then, since it's already kitted up, if I got enough where I can kit up one of my other animal ones, I'm going to kit that up and work on it through the week. And work on my pink horse on the weekend. But I don't know, I might not get it done this month, because on the weekends he's usually wanting to go somewhere, and I don't get a lot of time to work on diamond painting unless it's hot like it's been this last week. But this weekend's supposed to be cool, so I know he'll want to go up there and drive that truck and clean it up and all that. So, but I started this one on Friday, so it's taking me a little bit longer than the other ones have, because I really didn't get much time to work on it yesterday, because he wanted to grill out, and then we fixed pork chops Saturday in the air fryer. He wants that about every weekend because he likes it. So that's what I told him. I don't know, but every weekend we go to the store and he gets pork chops. When we have, I don't know how many packs in the freezer, and he won't lay them out. I said, then quit buying them and I will lay them out on Friday evening. Lay them out and let them defrost a little bit, and then put it in the refrigerator, and I can fix them Saturday. Because I marinate mine, like I inject them with chicken broth and for my pork chops, and I put oregano, thyme, paprika, coriander, salt and pepper, lemon pepper. I think that's all that I put on them after I inject them, and then I let them sit for a little bit and let it get in there good. And then my steaks, we buy the chuck eyes, and I'll put beef broth, inject them with beef broth, and then I put coriander, salt and pepper on them, and then I put them in a dish, and I put some Italian dressing on it, and I let it sit, so it makes it really tender that way. The ones I did yesterday, after I fixed the pork chops and I ate, I went in there and I stuck them in my dish and injected them and put all the spices on them, and I let them sit in the refrigerator till probably a couple of hours before we was going to grill out. And then I let them sit out so they would be room temperature, so they would cook evenly on the grill. And I forgot, yesterday we did go to we went to Ingles to get some turnips, because we fixed turnips. I'm not talking about mixed greens or turnip greens in a can. I'm talking about whole turnips. We take and I wrap them up in tin foil, and I put salt and pepper and butter, and I wrap them in that tin foil, and I put them on the grill, sort of like you would do a baked potato. And I love turnips like that. I have fixed them in the air fryer before, chopped them up in cubes and put some spices on it, and then fixed it, and they was good in there too. So that's what I was up to this weekend. And today I ain't done much but go to the hospital and then come back. So now I'm trying to get in some diamond painting time, which I think I'm going to go over 30 minutes this time, maybe 45 minutes, so I can get some diamond painting done. And they must be out there working on that bridge. Yeah, I was watching Tita right before I started making my video. I'm almost caught up on hers. And I think Granny's made another video that I'm going to have to go watch. And then I can start on some of my other ones. And then I got some crochet channels I need to catch up on. I'm behind on a lot of them. From where I was staying with Daddy and Mama through the days and before I started getting back on here on my channel. So I got a lot of catching up to do. Because there was months I didn't even make a video, I think. Hope my internet will upload it, because it's been a pain in the butt yesterday and today. So I hope it'll upload it. If not, it'll probably take a while. And I might have to reset my internet, because I've been having to do that here a lot lately. But I think I'm going to have to get a new modem. Which that one's pretty old. I think we've had it for 5 or 6 years. So it's probably time for a new one, but I just hate having to do it and hook it up myself. Because that's what they made me do last time. So I'm not good at all that technical stuff. So, but I did get it hooked up. I might try to see if they can send somebody out here, schedule them to come out here and let them do it and worry with it. Almost got this one little bitty square done. 2 of the squares had to be smaller than the rest of them, and the rest of them's the same size. That's the only way I could get it to work out when I sectioned it off. I'm going to turn that now because it ain't picking up my drills. And wanted to let y'all know I do pray for all of the villagers. And if y'all ever need a prayer, just let me know down in the comments. Or you can email me if you don't want everybody to know. Which I always put my email in my description box. So you can email me. And like I said, I have a post up about birthdays. If you would like for me to send you a birthday card and sing happy birthday on my channel here, you can just email me your birthday and your address. Don't leave it on the post. I just put it up there so people would know about it. But you can email me, and I'll be more than glad to add you to my list. I've got 2 down so far. Because I know a lot of people don't send cards anymore, and I just thought it would be nice to send everybody a birthday card that wanted me to. Because it always brightens my day. Because Darla used to send me cards all the time, but she's had something happen, and I can't go into details. So she hadn't been able to make a video in quite a long time. But I hope she'll start making videos again. And she's a really sweet woman. Yeah, I made a bunch of baby booties for her nephew. And she knows how to crochet, she said, but my work was better. I did have pictures of him wearing them, but she hadn't sent me any recent ones. That's been a while, so he's probably outgrew all them. And they are on my channel if you want to see them. So I did put them on my channel where she could see the progress and everything like that. It took me a little while because that's when Daddy first started getting sick. But I got them done. Almost got another square done. And my life's pretty boring here. It's supposed to be about 100 today, which would be a little bit cooler than it was this weekend. And then it's supposed to start cooling off. I think it's going to start raining tomorrow. We're supposed to have some showers, I think. They said this weekend would be really cool, so I know he'll want to go drive his truck, or me drive his truck. He won't drive. The only place he drives is to work and back. So, and I don't like driving much anymore. There's so many crazy people out here that don't pay attention to what they're doing, and it's pretty bad. I did remember to move my clock so it wouldn't be making a racket. And I haven't wound my grandfather clock up back here in a while. But we collect all kind of old clocks. We got some from the 1890s. So collect old watches and old clocks and a lot of old stuff. I just like it better. It seemed to last a little bit longer than this new stuff because I had one of them skillets. We had bought it and I used it twice. Then it wouldn't heat up no more. So he bought one of the really, really old skillets. And it worked till it fell off. Somehow it slid off my counter in there and broke the legs off. But we had bought another old one. And it was stainless steel. So we got it. And it's still working. Because I use it a lot during the summer because it's so hot here. I don't like to turn on the oven or cook or anything like that because it gets too hot in the house. So I either use my air fryer or I use my skillet. I'm on my last few on this square and I'll be done. I'm getting into some colors that I hadn't used yet. And they're quite pretty. Cause I think I kitted this up and didn't show y'all. Yeah, I know I did, cause I done made my video Friday. So I'm still working on my snowman. So I know I didn't do the kit up. Okay, I got that one done. It was the two small squares I got done. Cut this off. Okay, I see now. I have to flip that other side first. So I'll show you what I got done while I've been sitting here. And then I think I'll let y'all go. So I did get this other square done. Right here. So I'll be working the rest some more of the reindeer. So hopefully I can get it done. There we go. I'm going to take and flip that back. Where I put my magnet underneath and put my progress reminders up here. So, like I said, if you want to let me know your birthday in an email, email me your birthday and your address. I will send you a birthday card and I will sing happy birthday and write it on in my planner. I remember what that thing's called today. I couldn't last time, but I don't know, my memory, my mind ain't here half the time. But I thought I would share all them that I done and work on this just a little bit and just let y'all know what I did over the weekend. So tomorrow I'll be doing a live, hopefully. I have to see what time they're letting Mama out, so it might be just a little bit later than I normally do. So, but my live is tomorrow. And I will see y'all tomorrow, hopefully. And I will see you when I can. And please be kind to others. Be kind to yourself. Everybody deserves a little kindness. And somebody might be having a bad day and you just smile and ask them how they are. That just makes their day. So that's what I try to do. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.